All right, so thank you very much for coming. This book I wrote is essentially because I spent so much damn time on thinking about the Euro crisis since 2010. So I had a lot of ideas about, okay, what is being said wrong, what is sort of the truth. So I wanted to write the truth down. So there's a lot of history and there's a lot of analysis of where we are now and hopefully a little bit about the future as well. But I have to give you a comment about the title of the book because I had a few suggestions for the title. And when you write a book, I didn't know this when I started writing, you sign a contract with the publisher, and in the contract it says you don't have anything to say about the title. But anyway, so there were a couple of suggestions from friends. So there was one person who said we should call it Euro Trashed. The editor thought that was a little bit aggressive. Then there was one that said, let's call it 50 Shades of Redenomination. But that was a little bit too much technicality. But they came up with this, The Fall of the Euro, and if you read the subtitle, there's something about reinventing the Eurozone. There's a little bit of hope down in the subtitle. But essentially what it is about is, okay, we've had this Euro crisis. It feels a heck of a lot better now. Financial markets are certainly trading a heck of a lot better. But there's still 12% unemployed in the Eurozone overall, 26% unemployed in Greece. It's not that much fun to be those people. And I think if you sort of think ahead, from an investor perspective, what you actually want to think about is there any chance that this economic and social crisis that's still going on, even if the financial markets feel a lot better, is it going to spill over into some form of political risk? And that, I think, is key. You can see it even this year. Like the volatility we've had in Eurozone bond markets were essentially all due to political stuff. We had the Italian election that caused a spike. Then we had Victor Gaspar resign as the Portuguese finance minister. That's why he came to our conference yesterday. The bond market really was extremely tense when that happened. It's all due to politics. And the reason why that is the case is that we now have essentially a new type of euro, I would argue. Like the old euro that was created in the Maastricht Treaty, that was sort of a mirror image of the Deutschmark, that was just too hard to survive the euro crisis. And now we're trying to create a new euro. We're trying to find out exactly how it looks like, but it's certainly softer in the sense that we have potential for activating the OMT that we didn't have before. So this is key, but it's also key because if the cooperation that is required for that new currency to work is falling apart because there's some kind of political crisis, then you start to have risk premium spikes. So I think from an investor perspective, you want to analyze the politics very carefully because it's essentially the one risk factor that dominates. Doesn't mean it's going to be a concern all the time, but you want to have it really in the background. And then, it's a shame my wife is not here, but I'm looking into the camera, so it gets
She said she's one block away.
Okay.
So keep going for a block.
Okay.
Start stuttering.
Okay.
Tom did say 20 minutes.
I think I'm going to go. We will just show the video to her. So. But I want to say, so it takes a little bit of time to write a book. I don't know if any of you have written one. So I counted the hours, and I counted 511 from January to when I handed in the manuscript a couple of months ago. So I wanted to say thanks to Anna for enduring the pain.
Oh! Yeah, do you want to repeat that?
I think she heard it, right?
No, repeat that one more time. Repeat it, one more.
How many hours does it take?
I just said thank you for enduring the pain. It took a few hours to write the thing. Okay. All right, thanks so much. Enjoy the party. Cheers.